cool is this? You can moor up right outside Middleport Pottery.
So apparently we've just been told that we're not allowed to moor here overnight. So we might have some dinner and then set off again.
We're supposed to leave here now. We're supposed to leave this morning. I thought we could stay here overnight, but apparently we can't. We just got told as we were coming back, so we might have to have dinner and then carry on. What are you cooking over there?
I'm making us like a slow-baked feta and tomato thing. It's kind of an internet thing.
This video got 15 million views on Instagram, and I was one of the first bloggers to make baked feta pasta trend on TikTok.
Vic wouldn't know this because he's never on any kind of social media or trend. And I'm probably very late to the party. But it's the one where you put the feta in to slow roast with tomatoes.
It's turned out pretty well, hasn't it?
Looks good. Good morning, everyone. We overstayed at the Pottery last night. William went to sleep and then we didn't want to move the boat. So we're going to do it now. We're going to move the boat to Westport Lake. And we thought we were up really early, that William had woken us up at some ungodly hour. But then, luckily, Vic's got an analogue watch and realised just the clocks on our phones had gone back. So I've been feeling sorry for myself for the last hour. Being like, well, I guess today's a write-off. It's just a normal day.
William is the ultimate analogue alarm clock.
Yeah, and we're going to set off. It's still dark, but I guess not for much longer now that it's actually nearly 7:30. We are here and we're moving here.
So, confession time. We spent the night at the mooring at the Potteries. We're not supposed to, but we did. Now we're just going past this little boatyard. Everything looks quite romantic in the kind of very early morning light. Here we are, I think, Westport Lake. There's a few other boats here, I think. So I'm just going to moor up with these guys.
Our plan is to stay here while we get Holly, and we also have some business in town. Yes.
Well, that would have been the right size. I'd tow that boat. We're still within the city limits of the city of Stoke-on-Trent. Interestingly, the city of Stoke-on-Trent, it's made up of 6 towns, so it's very spread out. I mean, I think it's basically like a long time before the town that you're in stops calling itself Stoke-on-Trent.
Yeah.
So we've been speaking to a pottery near here for a couple of weeks now, and They might have made a sample mug for us.
We saw this pottery, like we saw their work, as in mugs and stuff, in some shops around Staffordshire before we even got to Stoke. And then we were like, oh, that would make a really cool mug. So then we were speaking to them and got some, like a mock drawing made up and things, and then they've made us a sample mug. So we thought it was very fitting while we're in Stoke, the like sort of land of pottery, to get some cup mugs made. I'm well excited to see it.
Well, we're looking for another project. Could it be you? Or you?
Oh, I would love that. That would be a great project, wouldn't it? Imagine what you can make out of that.
So we're in Burslem, which is one of the 6 towns that I think constitute Stoke-on-Trent as a city. There's a lot of heritage. Middleport Potteries is here.
Yeah, there's quite a few potteries around this bit of it, I think.
We're going to visit Moorland Pottery.
The cobbles are not the prompt present. Oh, that's the kiln behind us.
How you doing?
We're going to pick up a mug.
Oh, right.
It's a sample mug.
The narrowboat, is it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Hello. That's it.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's great. And there's our boat. That's really great. Oh, I love that. Cool, thank you.
I'll put that in the box for you.
Oh, thanks very much. That's
Thank
great.
you very much. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love the mug, and the design looks. We like it because we sort of like that's their sort of signature style, and then we've borrowed it and obviously drawn holly in. But I think it looks really good. I'm so glad that we're getting them here in the home of pottery.
Yeah. So, one of the potteries around here, Wedgwood Potteries, is half the reason for the Trent and Mersey Canal being here in the first place, because they kind of commissioned the canal to take their pottery to the River Mersey, where they'd be sort of exported internationally. So it feels quite fitting to come and get some mugs from here, somewhere in Stoke, and we're going to take them up to Blackburn, maybe to ship them internationally. We can dream.
If you're receiving one in America, then it's just done the exact trail it would have done 200 years ago.
It's an historic voyage.
Here's another pottery.
Still some pretty big pottery business happening here, isn't there? That's a big old building, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always a bit difficult leaving Holly behind. We're just leaving Westport Lake now. William absolutely loved the lake. The proximity and the access to so many ducks and geese. That's what he's about. We're setting off now we're just going to go down to the entrance of Harecastle Tunnel, and we're going to go through the tunnel today, but you have to go through, you have to get there about half an hour early or something for a little safety briefing and stuff like that, so quite looking forward to it really. And the thing is about tunnels is that once you're on the other side of them, you really feel like you've gotten somewhere. The canal feels different, you feel different. Don't get me wrong, we love being in more urban areas as well. We love being in the city. But we always get excited when the scenery changes, especially when the change is a dramatic one, because moving this slowly, the changes as you're moving through the country kind of tend to creep up on you. People's accents change from town to town, and the scenery and the land around you kind of changes in a similar way gradually. But I think going through this tunnel and then emerging sort of some distance down the road, I'm always excited for that kind of like reveal, the transformation reveal. You're somewhere else. Up ahead there, that's the entrance to the tunnel. I'm not sure where we should go because we've come quite early, but I think there's a water point here. We wanted to fill up with water first. So this tunnel, it's a little bit more than 2.5 kilometres long, and it's famous for being haunted.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh. Hopefully that's not a premonition. This is the other tunnel. There's actually 2 tunnels, but one of them doesn't work now. I can't remember why they built another one. Maybe like as an escape route, or maybe to go each way. I don't know. I'll look it up, but possibly to go either way. And the water is that colour because of the amount of clay in the area. I think that's why all the potteries are based here. This bit here is where the horses would have gone up, because they wouldn't have gone through the tunnel back in the day. The boats would have been legged through, and the horse would go over the hill and meet the boat at the other side. So they got pretty lucky, got a bit of a break as well.
Now, as you go through, the tunnel will vary in its height.
Right.
Can you see the black and white arch?
Yeah.
That is the height of the
Right,
tunnel.
that's low.
That's pretty low, yeah? So before you finish, you just want to test your horn, you want to test your light. So you put your light on at the front. Okay.
Is that right?
Nothing like a safety briefing to scare you, is there? We could be out in the tunnel. We're going to go in now. But William is teething pretty hard at the moment.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't know which one is preferable.
Tunnel or teeth?
Stuck in a tunnel with a teething baby. See you on the other side. We're going for a nap.
I'll take the chimney off. That'll lower our roof profile as much as we can. She's in tunnel mode. Hey. How was it?
It was great, very good.
Yeah, was it?
Alright. You going to go down?
Yeah.
Alright, enjoy it then.
See ya. Thanks. I think you might be the last boat to come through going that way, so off we go.
And we're in. And it just got really loud. They've just shut the doors on us with a big bang. And the fans kicked in. Now this is going to be the ultimate white noise machine for William.
So far, this is pretty good. It's quite noisy. Those are the fans that you can hear in the background. That's the ventilation. They kind of waft air through the tunnel, I suppose, to kind of clear it of other people's engine smoke and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's just gotten pretty low this tunnel. This is super hard to film and do this at the same time, but it's true what they say about this tunnel, it gets low.
I've just put William down for a nap. I think it was too intoxicating a mix of white noise and darkness, and he just went straight away. Here it's alright. I think I missed a really low bit, did I?
Yeah.
Unless I'm just going to get whacked by something right now.
It was like this at first, and I was like, this is fine, this is totally fine, and then it got like lower and lower, and I was like...
At the moment though, it's like looks like quite a well-cared part.
Maybe get the light on.
It's quite a momentous occasion. This is William's first tunnel, but also as soon as we're out of here, it'll be our first time on a totally new canal for ages.
Yeah.
We'll be going on to the Macclesfield, and it's pretty much, the turn off is pretty much as soon as you get out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting to get out of here and see the light. That is the end of the tunnel, people. That was a lot quicker than I thought, actually.
My eyes.
You feel relieved?
Yeah, although to be honest, tunnels don't worry me that much.
No.
Lately, this is obviously a cliche, but upon becoming a father,
So wait a minute.
I've thought loads more about, like, oh, it's a bit worrying around the locks and stuff like that. You just become a NIMBY, don't you, basically? You can't help it.
Yeah.
You start worrying a little bit more.
It's like that
I'd heard-
scene from Paddington.
Yeah.
Not gonna let this change us, right?
No way, baby!
Would you be careful? There's a baby here. Could you step back? There's a baby coming through. Could you keep those flowers away, please? She's too young for pollen.
Where's the bike, darling?
This is our new car.
Oh, this is cool though. I feel like the world's our oyster now. I don't know why. Not only am I a bit like scared of the tunnels, but I see them as a massive like barrier. Like now we're in new country. I think probably because I am scared of them because I don't want to do them. So I'm like, oh, just get it out of the way and then we can be free.
So I think now this is it. Sharp left, and then we're on to the Macclesfield straight away.
Yeah, I think as soon as we turn, we're on the map.
Wow. I'm not really that good at making these turnings.
You're brilliant.
Sometimes I lack conviction as I want to travel.
No, I think that was right.
See you later, Trent and Mersey. And hello, Macclesfield.
I'm actually so excited to be on the Macclesfield. It's not just the closures, but it's like the last 2 years, well, like lockdown, having a baby, that have sort of kept us around one spot. So for me, this signifies just like busting out and being the continuous cruisers we want to be. See where we are. That's where we came out of the tunnel and we took this turn, and then we've got a pretty sharp right coming up to cross over the Trent and Mersey again. Exciting. So I think this is Pool Aqueduct we'll be coming up to. I'm excited. Do you want a peanut butter sandwich?
Yes, please. So now feels like we're on the Macclesfield proper. We're going over the aqueduct and down below glimmers the Trent and Mersey.
It already feels like we're on top of everything. We've just gone over the canal, we've been over a road, and we're only going up from here. There's more tunnels, there's more locks to come on our journey north. I'm well excited to see some hills.
First lock of the Macclesfield. This lock is cool. Already I like it. The approach to it is just this skinny little wedge of canal here. So I've just left the boat wedged in that bit. Sometimes I think locks like this had more to do with water ownership than anything else, because they could have obviously just made the rising about, seems like a couple of inches. So it seems like this lock probably was put here to make the water on the Macclesfield different to the water on the Trent and Mersey. Nice. I'm cycling back to get Holly, and I'm going to be cycling along a road called Boat Horse Road. It's a pretty good clue, isn't it? Here it is, Boat Horse Road. Oh man, that looks like absolutely nothing on camera, but whew, these boat horses had to be fit. I'm lost. The road just disappears. I'm just wandering around in the middle of a farmer's field. that be you? Boat Horse Road? I'm going to find out. I think they should rename this Boat Horse Trail. There's a lot of stuff here. An old pram, an old tub, an old slide. Maybe a few of the things that the boat horses had to give up before they finally gave it up for good. I'm back on tarmac, downhill. Well, see you later, Boat Horse Road. It's been real. Boat horses were pretty messy beasts. I think I've done it. Yeah. Always a bit of a relief being back on the canal. You know where to go when you're on the canal. Yeah. Thanks very much. It's kind of cool going through this tunnel now that I know what's on the other side of it. I appreciate it a lot more because going all the way up that hill and then back down again. Woo, this is better. Freedom! Whee! Wow! Yeah.